Hey guys, so this week's theme on LifeWithUs5 is the throwback tag. So I have the questions here on my phone. And here it is. Okay, so question number 1 is, what year were you born in? And that would be 2001. I'm 12 years old, so 2001, I don't really know what that is. I think it's like a snake or something in like Chinese or something. Don't ask me. Okay, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. So I have a couple pictures. Like I have this photo album thing that I got a really long time ago, but I don't really know what's in it, but I'll show you anyway. This picture I have in this weird little frame thing, but that's me right there, and we're at the beach. That's Chloe, my brother Gabe, and Kylie. So I keep this on my desk usually because, I don't know. And then I have this weird photo album, so here's a picture of me and my grandma. I think I was about 3 or 4. That's me at the beach and Kylie in the background. I was really like obsessed with like ballerina and stuff, so you know, I think I was like 5 or 6 maybe in there. That's me like really little, like 2 or 3 probably. And there's me at the beach maybe in like 3rd grade, so like I was 8 maybe, about 8. That's me. I must have been at least 4, I think, because Chloe in that picture is 2. That's my brother and Kylie over there. There's me again, and Kylie there. That's me. I think I was 4 in that picture. Yeah, so just a couple pictures. Okay, sorry, I like lost the questions. The next question is, what TV shows did you grow up watching? Let's think about this. So we have Dexter's Laboratory, and I know that's like really like old, like kind of like an older show, but it was still playing when I was little, and I didn't watch it as much as I played the games because my dad had a laptop or something for his work. So I played the game with my sister all the time, as well as like Barbie and Polly Pockets on the computer when I was like 4 or 5. And yeah, so I played that a lot, and I grew up with what's it called, Wow Wow Wubsy, stuff like that on like Noggin or whatever it's called. And then that one show, it's like Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, that big yellow thing with the polka dots. I don't really know. The Powerpuff Girls, I watched them a lot. I watched Garfield, I know that. But it wasn't, we had them on like discs or like tapes and stuff. We didn't like watch them. I watched a lot of Tom and Jerry, just because. And I watched like VeggieTales and stuff. But yeah, it was kind of weird. So yeah, the next one is, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? Growing up, I wanted to be a prima ballerina. If you can see from most of my pictures, in pretty much all the pictures I showed you, I was either wearing like a ballet costume or a skirt. I refused to wear shorts or pants, unless my mom was like really wanting me to. So like, it was kind of weird, like but nowadays I don't really, I only wear jeans. And so basically, I wanted to be a prima ballerina. I don't anymore, I don't do dance. I did dance for like 7 years, legitimately. But now I'm just like, I was like in 4th grade. Like, I think I was like 3 or 4 when I started, and then ended in 4th grade. Next one is, show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't think I have any videos of myself when I was younger. Well, I probably do. I just don't have them with me, so I can't show you. I know I do. I have like really funny ones, but I don't have them with me. I think they're on my dad's computer. What were your favorite toys to play with when you were younger? I wasn't one of those kids who had like a favorite stuffed animal or like a blanket that they carried around. That's really, like, I didn't have like a favorite toy or anything. I think I just played with whatever I could get my hands on. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. So yeah. What was the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? I don't remember doing this, but my mom always tells me about it. She says that, well, we still kind of do this. We have these little Christmas, like, chocolate things, like chocolate ornaments type of thing that we hang up on our Christmas tree. And when I was little, she told me that I would take my brother's Lego box, like, you know, those big Lego boxes, and put it on my head and walk into the living room and get a piece of chocolate and just eat it under the box, and I would think that no one could see me or anything like that. I was so, like, amazing. Oh, there's another. That's a movie, actually, that I grew up watching, Spy Kids. But I guess I thought I was a spy doing that, so I don't know. Yeah, read something that you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I have stuff that was from when I was in kindergarten somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So I have these other things. This was probably, I would have to say, at least in first grade. Like, at least in second grade, but probably first grade, I would imagine. So, yeah, this was first grade, because it couldn't have been second grade, because we wrote stories in second grade. So this is what I wrote about myself. We had to write those weird poems, so I wrote Sydney, good, nice, prima, medium, funny, dancer, sleeps, piano, pink, McGregor. This is what I thought about my brother. That's supposed to be a skateboard. And so I wrote, Gabe, my brother, cool, funny, tall, big, skateboarder, good, nice, McGregor. So, you know, just some things I thought about my family in a pot. What? See, what do they teach you in, like, first grade? This is a pocket full of poems. I think it's fine if I show the class name. This was third grade. I know that. So I'll read you mine. Mine is probably really funny. Oh, here's one. Leaves. What a creative name. Never hear that name. Never hear that word. I mean, okay, this is probably not going to get edited, and I'm going to sound so retarded, because I always say something, correct myself, and then crop that part out, but I'm not going to use, like, iMovie or something. I'm going to use a different editor, so it's good. Okay, anyways. Red, orange, yellow leaves falling from the trees. Crunch, 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 crunch. What? 4 crunches. Like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably in this book. Okay. Wind is blowing. Leaves are flowing all around. That's only in, like, one place, though. See, it's just in a pile. How does it automatically land in the pile, except for those ones? They're loners. And then there's a squirrel, of course, because squirrels are everywhere. I think there's one other one that I wrote in here. Let's find it. Come on. I gotta get this fast. Oh, butterfly pup. Can't write puppy. Gotta write pup. So that was my dog, and I remember him chasing butterflies, I guess. Well, I still do, but, like, I guess it was really vivid when I wrote this. A pup, my pup, tried to eat butterflies. I couldn't finish a sentence. Not anymore, but when small. He ran all over the yard until over the fence it goes. Bye-bye, I seriously wrote bye-bye too. What kind of fence is that? You could easily just go out and eat the butterfly, like. Okay, so that's that. Now let's actually do another question. Wasn't I such a funny kid? I was only in 3rd grade. That was like 4 years ago. Only. Actually, that's kind of a long time. 3 songs you love to listen to as a child. The Barney song that's like, I love you, you love me, we're a happy... Okay. Moving on to like age 7, 2nd grade, you know, okay. Well, Hannah Montana was a big part of my life. You got the skirt, the leggings, the boots, the flats too, of course, the hat, the sunglasses, the headband. I'm not even joking. I would come into class and this kid named Teddy, I remember him. I even remember his last name. He would always be like, ew, Hannah Montana. It was kind of like the Justin Bieber for me, except I don't like Justin Bieber as much. I mean, come on. Okay. So it was like Hannah Montana all the time. And Barney. And like VeggieTales songs, if you know what that is. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. That's kind of like the Christmas tree one, so I'm skipping number 11. Number 12, are there any special things you kept from when you were a child? I know I had that, like, baby shoe, you know, when, like, people keep the baby shoe or whatever. I don't know if it was mine or my sister's, but I remember that I used to hang on my dad's, like, you know, the mirror in the car. My dad's, like, car mirror. I used to hang there. I don't even know if it was mine or my sister's or my little sister's, but like it was one of ours, so it wouldn't just be a random shoe. But I remember that, and I don't have anything now that I kept, because of course I wasn't one of those kids, again, with stuffed animals. Wait, when you were younger? When you were a child? I do have something. Okay. Okay, so I picked out 2 stuffed animals, and these are like the most important ones. So my grandma was like obsessed with obsessed with stuffed animals, so she decided to get me one when I was like 6 or 7 maybe, and this was the one. I think I named it Pupley, unless that was one of my Webkins. Counting, I had 8 Webkins. This was one of them, and this was the one that me and my friend had, the exact same one. We brought it everywhere. As you can see, it's not white anymore, it's kind of discolored. But, you know, it's got the bow still has a bow. Webkins. We used it. Those old days. Okay, anyways, moving on. Where'd my phone go? Okay, let's see. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I don't know. Why would I know? Like, I probably, like, ran around and... Oh, I know. I army crawled. Me and my sister, while we were learning to walk, we would army crawl across the, like, house and everything. We wouldn't, like, crawl. We would army crawl, like, on our arms. And probably that's the only way I know what army crawl means at this point. I don't know. Number 14, what is the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I don't really know. Well, I think, I know. I watched E.T. when I was about 6, and I know he's supposed to be a good guy. And he was. But then I went to Disney World and I was scared of all the dark rides, like the pitch black rides, when I was 6. So I couldn't even go on any of the rides in Disney World without being scared to death. But that's all I really remember. Number 15, which is the last question, how is the world different from how it was like when you were a child? I'm taller. I'm like 5'4", like literally, I'm like too tall. It's like not healthy. I'm taller. Whenever I would go on my dad's like shoulders or something, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can like touch the ceiling from up here, and now I can literally like walk through my door and like tippy toe up and hit the ceiling. I could probably do it without tippy toeing. I'm like too tall for this world. Another thing, I mean, I guess like I understand everything. I used to watch House with my parents, if you guys know what that is. It's like this weird doctor show, but it's been going on for a really long time. My parents used to watch it, and I would just sit there, like, being like, why would they video someone in a hospital like this? And then they would be like, oh, it's okay, it's fake. And then nowadays, I look back at that and I'm like, House? Whose name is House? Like, what is this? And then it's like, they're just like in a hospital. It still doesn't really make sense to me, that show, but it makes a little more sense. Because I just thought the show was about like a guy doing operations in his house or something. I don't know. But that's all the questions for this week. That's the throwback tag. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it and loved it and liked it, and look what you did. Now my bed is a mess. Thanks to you guys. Good job. Thankfully it is a really nice week out. This week it's really hot and humid and stuff, but humid is, no, not my thing. But it's nice and warm and great and cozy. But, yeah, it's not freezing, but it has been really rainy. But anyways, I will see you guys next Thursday on LifeWithUs5. Bye!